Hello, my name is Ella Slade, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the development of my own personal leadership philosophy. So this philosophy is constantly developing, and in order to explain it, I will describe my answers to three questions that we've been prompted to consider during the course of this class. So who I feel that I am comes from the values that I hold and use to determine my actions. So some traits and values that I have. According to my Clifton Strengths assessment, my most dominant qualities are input, empathy, intellection, adaptability, and relator. So to start off with the top one, input, I could tell that I possess strength in input by how much I observe my surroundings and learn from those observations. So I find myself doing this quite often, and I'm able to better explain what I know because of what I intake around me. Next up, empathy is a value that I hold very highly, and it's very important to me. And I've always believed it's very important to connect with people just on a surface level. So, an strength that I look for in leaders, and one that I want to continue to incorporate into my own leadership theories. I'm surprised to see intellection on my top 5 list of skills. I think it is often a quality I discredit in myself, but just like empathy, it's something that I look for in leaders. And I think that reflection in all aspects contributes a lot to learning, whether that's self-reflection or group reflection or just consideration of your environment. Adaptability is crucial to effective leadership. The world is constantly changing and nothing is static. It's really important just based on your surroundings and incorporate new methods whenever you need to and be willing to make those adjustments. Finally, the strength of relator is very similar to empathy. If you listen and you communicate with others, you can often find ways to relate to them. This is a really important way to connect with others as both a leader and just a social person, and it fosters an environment where team members feel trusted and respected. The question is, who do I want to be? Considering these 5 qualities and the values that connect them, they can really help to illustrate the factors that drive my leadership motivations and individual, personal, and professional goals. So, thinking of what I want to accomplish as a leader made me reflect on what I found to be effective in past team environments. And I combined these values with those experiences to form these 3 goals. To be an effective leader, I must communicate with authenticity, honesty, and transparency. And this will help team members feel comfortable to do the same, which then generates really beneficial communication in a supportive system. I also must foster environments of inclusivity, respect, and collaboration, and this can be done by recognizing every team member as an individual with different strengths and contributions. And these individual contributions need to be recognized so everyone feels like their work is being appreciated. Last, I must challenge dominant norms and my own personal biases. And these can creep into your thoughts and your leadership methods really easily, and they're often perpetuated by society. And I just need to keep an open mind and listen with full consideration to different perspectives and admire their diversity to fight these biases. How I want to interact with the world around me is influenced by 3 different leadership theories that we learned about in class that really resonated with me. And these were authentic, servant, and emotionally intelligent leadership. These theories helped me form my own methods of interacting with those around me, both as a leader and just an individual. So I really like that authentic leadership presents this willingness to challenge implicit biases and dominant norms. This encourages group members to listen actively and keep an open mind, which is what I talked about earlier. Communication, because authenticity leads to community. It stimulates honesty and transparency and helps you form genuine relationships. Something that I appreciate about servant leadership is its mission is to be a servant first and a leader second. And it really focuses on ethical concern and it's driven just by the well-being of the group as a whole. I believe that any authority in a position issued to a leader is given only by their followers. So they have that power because their team members provide it to them. So the group works as a whole. And my favorite aspect of emotionally intelligent leadership is that it promotes meaningful and ongoing self-reflection, which is a really important tool in understanding yourself and others. I believe you can't fully understand your own beliefs without self-reflection, and emotionally intelligent leadership also builds on the strength of the group members as unique individuals, which brings more power to the collective with all this diversity and ability. So my own personal leadership philosophies are being formed by all of these inspirations, values, and beliefs. And this is definitely an ongoing process, but I now have the resources to further develop my own leadership style. Thank you for watching.